What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to our second episode this week of the Extra Yard and the third Dolphins show this week. Royal has been on way too many shows this week, and I think we can all say enough is enough, guy. Get some basketball back in your life, please. Holy damn. But don't forget to like the videos. Listen, Thor's hammer the shit out of that like button, right? If you don't take out your Mjolnir and smash the shit out of that and the subscribe button, Royal's going to find you and talk to you 7 days a week. Is that what you want? Look at that face. Look at that face. You want 7 days of that? And I'm talking early morning, late nights only, right? Mm-hmm. That really vulnerable time of the day. So watch out. Be careful. Yeah, good. Take me off. We got a lot to talk about. We hope. We've got game 3 coming up this Sunday. I mean, it's true. It's preseason, right? And
stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
Yes. Okay. Literally, we were just talking about that behind the scenes. So super glad that Kai found it. Cap, thank you for being here.
Exactly what he said, bro.
Yeah. Cap, thank you for being here as always. And we were on time. Our start time is always 6 minutes after whatever we schedule. Cap knows that.
36 seconds after we're
and there we are. So we do have to talk about Thrive Fantasy. Again, I'm going to talk your ears off about this, but go check out Thrive Fantasy. There's a link in the description for you to sign up. The code to sign up, if I have it correct, the code to sign up is 5FINS.
Yes.
Right. The number 5 fins with a capital F. The link should just work. You don't need to put in the code. 100% money match guarantee from Thrive Fantasy up to $100. So if you put in $100, they give you a free $100 to put back into betting and all that stuff on their site. And we have a competition going on for week 1 that if you go and win that, I don't know the exact prize money. What was the total amount of money that they could win?
I think it's 100 or 200. I could be wrong, though.
I think it was
$1 million.
It's definitely not $1 million. Don't listen to Royal.
A million Zimbabwe dollars. So it's like $100 of USD.
You see,
or like,
I didn't like any of where they went. Yeah, no,
BTC.
You're good. You can win a ton of money with that Dolphins one, and the Dolphins contest is free to enter.
Yes.
So the Dolphins
but I would highly recommend people to hurry up because I got in when it was like Tua over under 225 yards. We know he's gonna destroy that. So I mean, hurry up, get your stuff in. Take advantage for sure.
Easy prediction. Definitely go check out Thrive Fantasy. Thank you to them. Of course, go check out 3 Yards Per Carry. They had 2 episodes this week as well. An episode dropped Monday and an episode dropped on Wednesday. Boom. And this is just a few seconds too late, but that's fine. Here is that competition. Anything, Kai?
Right. You just tweet that too, Kai? I just tweet that, Kai.
But we have plenty of stuff to talk about. And the first one I want to talk about, I actually had it down at number 4, but why not hit exactly what people want to hear? And that is the quarterback position. It feels like in the past few days, everybody is starting to walk back everything that they said over the last Michael, 8 months.
Let's be real. Who's everybody? Who are you really talking about?
I'm talking about national media.
No, motherfucker. You're talking about Chris Sims. That's who you talking about.
Well, hold on. What is he a part of?
Juan's favorite, bro. Chris Sims is Juan's favorite.
What did Chris Sims call him? The 34th best quarterback last year?
Yeah, behind Jared Stidham and both Jameis Winston.
He said a lot of whack stuff.
Yeah, Jared Stidham, who never played.
Yeah. It was like a 13 quarterback at this point.
But no, it's not just him, right? Other people are starting to walk it back too. We know Colin's starting to walk back a bit of it. Right? We've seen that. He was doing it too.
Colin hasn't walked it back yet. He's laying the groundwork to walk it back.
Facts.
He's
saying how much he respects Brian Flores, how the defense is awesome, the DBs, the wide receivers are fast, the offensive line is improved, and he just kind of leaves that last part to the side, and it's well, I told you guys the defense was good, and it's
what it is. Hey, listen, she doesn't watch the show, so I don't care to call her out. But this is like when Alana gives certain basketball takes, right? She does this thing where she's like, "Oh, I think with the Heat against the Bucks," she said the Heat will win in 7 games if the Heat win. The Heat proceed to get swept, and she goes, "Well, I said if," right? So that's what it kind of feels like Colin and them are doing, right? They're doing this oh, I don't think he's going to be good, but he has weapons. You get it. I will clip this and send it right to her. But everybody seems like they're either starting to walk it back so that when he blows up, a couple people have said he'll have a Baker Mayfield-like explosion. Other people said he is that breakout prospect. It seems like they're just ready to take it back already. do we think that the preseason has shown enough that they should be walking back their Tua takes already? Like, was it the preseason that did it? Was it Jalen Waddle? What's going on with them?
I think the preseason has a big part to do with it, but I think they're also realizing that their Tua takes were way too early to begin with. Like they gave they were declaring that this man was a bust way too early before they it seems like now they're giving him the grace that they gave every other rookie last year, where he didn't have an off season and stuff like that. He didn't know training camp or anything. And now they're starting to acknowledge that maybe this growth is coming out of nowhere. But I mean, they made declarative statements too early on in his career, and now they're going to be forced to walk it back based off of what they're going to see for now and into the future.
Kai?
Listen, bro. The national media has been on Tua for the past year. I mean, even let's be honest, some local media has done it as well, but we're not going to really get into that. By some local media, I mean all local media. But I mean the national media has been on it for how long now? I mean, they literally hate Tua. I think we've talked about on multiple shows, what could Tua have possibly done for them to hate him this much?
I'm convinced.
Look,
well,
man,
it genuinely
whether
like
it was rejected or
Cardinals
smashed,
game.
I don't know what the deal is, but I look, I don't get it. I don't understand why so many people.
Yeah, bro.
Look, dude, he's what? Point blank. I'm not a man of faith, but I know a lot of people are men and women of faith, people of faith, right? This dude is the ideal person that America looks for, right? He's a man of faith. He does nothing wrong.
Yeah.
He played for Alabama. I just
that's partially.
Well,
right.
But they gave Tim
America,
Tebow Tim Tebow 30 chances to do anything right in the NFL, and then in the MLB, then on ESPN.
I think Tebow's a great guy. Was he a great NFL quarterback? No.
Sorry. No. Is he a good? The question is he a good NFL player? And the answer is hell no.
No, absolutely
the answer
not.
is hell no.
Absolutely not. He wasn't a good NFL player. He wasn't a good baseball player.
No.
He had his moments, but he, like you said, he was given chance after chance after chance after chance, and nothing being given to Tua. The second he threw an incompletion, they were like, well, you know what? He's doing trash. It's time to put Fitzpatrick back in. It's been so ridiculous. And I think finally we're seeing, what is it called? The chickens have come home to roost or whatever the hell they say. Once Tua is actually playing, obviously he's not playing this Sunday. I think it's going to be we're finally going to see the most amazing thing. My lights turning on to a different color every day at 9:15.
Yeah, something. The lights are coming home to roost, I guess. Juan, I'm gonna give it to you a little bit differently. So the media is starting to walk back some stuff about Tua. Yeah. You today, though, had a bit of a pointed tweet directly at the man whose last name is in your name. Oh, we're going straight there. Just let him have it. Go for it.
Fuck them all, bro. That's how I feel. Honestly.
I agree with Juan. Sorry,
it irked the living hell out of me to see Drew Lock, a 24-year-old, third-year quarterback, franchise quarterback at that, let's be honest, get benched for Teddy Bridgewater, a career journeyman, and to sit there and have a more proper, dignified, well-meaning response. Bro, and I'm specific about this. He literally said, I didn't know how to come in the next day. I didn't know whether to come in with a smile and give off the impression that I didn't give a fuck to other people, or whether to just be me and smile and get better from this. Bro, Fitzpatrick cried. Real tears. And not just to leave it at that, because everybody can be emotional, everybody handles their emotions in whatever way they want. But then just a month ago, you're sitting here still talking about it, saying, we had no idea Tua was going to take over. It was a shock. Chan Gailey wasn't even in the conversations. Bro.
I felt like it was my team.
Let it go. Let it go. Bro, you were not the 5th overall pick. You were a 16-year veteran quarterback who knew what the deal was.
Mm-hmm.
The minute that they drafted Tua, your clock was on. Your clock was up. That was it. They started to run. Now, relating it more back to Tua, because those responses that Fitz gave off and gave to other people, it's what caused that cascading effect of Tua can't struggle. And the minute he did struggle, look at them putting Fitz in. Why did they take Fitz out? Well, maybe because he went 0 of 8 on third downs versus an 0 of 8 New York Jets team. No one wants to remember that, right? No one wants to remember the 3 interception game against the Patriots, right? No one wants to talk about that. They want to talk about beating on the Jacksonville Jaguars, on the Jets, on San Francisco 49ers. Trash team.
A miracle throw against Oakland.
So when I see all that stuff and I continue to see like this love and admiration for Fitz, like I just don't get it. I truly don't. Like, my guy, you were 9-11 in 2 years.
Okay. I will say this one thing though for Fitz. Fitz made football fun to watch. That's absolutely true. Fitz made football fun to watch at a time when it felt like we had nothing. No, I'm talking about the season. Time out. I'm talking about the season before. Time out. I'm talking about the season before.
He said, I won't accept that.
The season before Tua joined, right, leading up to the draft, Fitzpatrick was a big part of making that season interesting.
Bro, it makes every season interesting because you don't know what he's going to do from throw to throw.
Exactly.
So
are we seriously going to say
cost them the Patriots game?
3-8. What are we celebrating here? Mediocrity,
bro. Time out. I'm talking
above mediocrity, above like what's going on, bro? Like, what are we doing?
Talking about the season before.
That's what I'm talking about. He was 3-8. He finished.
No, he wasn't 3-8.
He finished his career with us 9-11. He was 3-3 this year.
So then he would have won 6.
6-9.
Okay, that's why you said 3 wins. I'm like, hold on, we won like 5 games that year, bro. Yeah, you coming in with numbers. They're not your strong suit, homie.
Word is not numbers, bro. Word, not numbers, bro. Don't worry about it. Here's my question about Fitzpatrick, bro. Is Fitzpatrick gonna bitch and moan like that for Washington when Taylor Hinkie takes his spot?
Of course,
he's gonna
say how he thought the team was his and how
Fitzpatrick always comes out, bro.
Every year, bro.
But I don't think he's gonna complain so much about Hinkie. And also, let's put this difference between him and Drew Lock. When Fitzpatrick got taken out, he genuinely thought, "Is that it for me? Am I done?"
Bro, you're a 16-year veteran. You were like
right, but you're comparing it to Drew Lock.
You were
Drew
8
Lock
years
is
into
there,
like being done.
But Drew Lock is sitting there knowing I'll get other chances.
Bro, through 21 interceptions.
I can't say that though, Mike, because Drew Lock was the face of the franchise. I feel
20 games, bro.
Bro, 20 games. This man threw 21. He was Jameis Winston in that bitch all the way around.
33 touchdowns, 21 interceptions. That's not including fumbles, by the way.
Time out. But 33 and 21, I feel like is better than most of the quarterbacks we've had in the Dolphins for a long time.
Jameis went 30 for 30 in one season, bro.
That's a really low bar.
Bro,
bar. Like, come on.
Okay, first of all,
31 and 21 over 2 seasons. Jameis was literally 30 for 30.
When we're talking about bars and quarterbacks, Ro, you are not allowed to jump in. You went from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers.
That's what I'm saying. I am the foremost expert on quarterback play here on this panel.
No, you don't know.
I know what good quarterback play look like. You don't. Don't talk to me about quarterbacks.
No.
I can tell you
don't understand. You don't understand having to go through crap at the quarterback position.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So when you sit up here, and you heap praise on Ryan Fitzpatrick, I can tell you that you're out your rabbit ass mind because that's not what a quarterback is supposed to look like.
What praise that throws away? Say exactly what I said about him.
You said what?
What did I say about Ryan Fitzpatrick?
First of all, who listens to you, Michael? That's
no, exactly. No, but you did. You said I heap praise, so you heard something. What I say?
You said something.
I said he made this fun.
He made it fun to watch.
He did. Listen, and all of us were chilling with Ryan Fitzpatrick until he came out with one comment, and then Juan got all butthurt. And let's be honest,
I'm very butthurt.
Juan,
he did talk nice about Tua on the Ross Tucker podcast. All right. He did have some nice words to say about Tua.
Things to say about Fitzpatrick.
I never said
not that he was a great player, but that he was a good player to have on the team because the leadership was good. Yes, you did.
He was a trash mentor. He cried about losing the spot.
Listen.
What are we doing?
Tell us about Mac Jones. Why don't you tell us about Mac Jones then?
Hey, he looks like he's about to be a starter. I don't know. You're talking to the wrong person right now, Papa.
I'm talking to the wrong person?
I don't know.
Bro, you flip flop your take every 5 seconds based on what the majority of the internet wants.
But I will say this. The biggest thing with Tua and why people are taking it back.
Yeah, who's his favorite Dolphins running back right now? Does it just switch by week? Whoever has the ball.
It was Gaskin's season. Listen, I don't know what it is now.
It was Gaskin's season, and then it was
an RBBC, and I'm gonna go with the high hand. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm doing what the Dolphins gonna do. So Nope. Who am I to say
Look
no?
at that. Look at that. How he's got. Listen, he's a Dolphin fan first and foremost. Come on.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Yeah,
bro, for a little while.
Teddy Bridgewater a journeyman too. Teddy Bridgewater is not technically a journeyman one. Like he's only played. This is third team.
Fitzpatrick is a
Fourth.
journeyman, bro.
Fourth team.
Yeah, this is fourth team.
Yeah, I don't count what was it, Carolina? I don't count that.
Yeah,
Really?
Teddy Bridgewater's on the edge of journeyman.
That's a Broward connection right there, bro. Come on.
Come on. He's from Miami, but I get it. I know what you're saying. Yeah, but I like Teddy. Teddy was a playoff.
He's from Northwestern.
Teddy was a playoff quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. Then he got a tragic injury, and he played well with the Saints, bro.
Yeah. Without the injury, I don't think he's a journeyman.
Right.
So that's where I would classify differently. Yeah,
fair.
I think
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Oh, but wait. My thoughts on why people are taking it back with Tua.
I didn't care.
So my opinion, and I'm just gonna ignore Michael. My opinion is the fact is that people doubted him physically, like he wasn't gonna be able to handle it. And if there's one thing this preseason has shown is that his physical limit.
Listen, when you jump from practice squad to practice squad,
I'm about to say, can you be a journeyman if you don't play on a roster?
Hey, you're on a practice squad. You journeyed.
I mean, he's still taking the journey.
You flew over to that team's practice squad, so it counts.
Well, he just got signed, didn't he? I mean, he'll probably end up on a practice squad anyways, but he just got signed, did he not?
Bro, Roach is firing your ass up, Royal.
Who? Yo, first of all,
this was a response to this, by the way.
Who has a beard and like fit hard hair? Oh,
bro, my dog.
First of all, Welch followed me to Clutch Corner to talk shit about me.
Yeah, I saw
that. I saw that.
I fucking hate Welch, bro. I just want to put that out.
You shut up. Welch is the best. You shut your mouth. Okay, we have other things to talk about though. Wide receiver position.
Yeah,
I really just told you to shut up just like that, bro. That's kind of messed up. I'm not gonna lie.
That's how it is. It's my show. Shut up. Wide receiver position.
So does that mean on Saturday I can tell you to shut up?
Yes.
Sunday. You can't on Saturday, but the game's on Sunday. So
okay, so Sunday I can tell you to shut up.
You can do it Saturday.
We both have producer powers.
And it's still my show.
I don't understand why you think you got to defend Royal. Royal can defend himself. He's a big boy.
Hey, because Royal's my boy, bro. That's why we did
Royal
Wednesday.
Defend himself.
We're not doing hazing. We're not hazing nobody. Michael.
No, my daughter. My daughter sent me a text, bro. I was reading that.
Okay, wide receiver position though is finally getting back healthy.
Yeah.
Right. At least it seems that way.
Yeah.
Based on the videos that the Dolphins are posting on Instagram, which includes wide receivers that, according to Twitter, had not been practicing for a very long time. Do we think this is just an aberration and we probably won't have this room fully healthy ever again the rest of the season? Or do you think they were just holding them out on purpose so that they could have a healthy wide receiver room as they went into the season and hopefully at least, 8 weeks?
I'll answer.
I like the latter.
I think with the wide receivers, it's almost gotten to the point where like I feel like this was like a maintenance program, like as far as like an NBA type of thing. Because
maintenance program.
Yeah, I mean, or load management. I don't know what you want.
Load management.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
But, I mean, DVP has been in a red jersey all camp. Like legitimately, every practice that he was able to practice, he's been in a red jersey. They don't want him touched right now.
Saw that on Instagram.
Fuller is literally not even dressed. It's like he went like almost 4.5 weeks just like mysteriously riding bikes, running gassers, and not practicing.
But he's been the last 2?
Yeah. He did the walkthrough, and then I think he did today. But like, it's almost like to the point where like I think he's not even doing 11-on-11s yet because I personally didn't notice him. So it's almost weird to say, but it feels like they're gonna try to like almost keep them healthy in a way. But I'm kind of scared about the Devontae thing. I don't know how I feel about just throwing him out there week 1 and just saying, hey, good luck. Like the guy has really bad soft tissues. Like if we're being honest, I'm terrified to see him go out there and run full speed for the first time this year, and then it's like, well, there goes his 2 hammies, and it's like, fuck.
So you're worried about Devontae Parker?
Extremely.
Yeah. So you're trading Devontae Parker.
If I wouldn't be worried about someone I was trading, bro, I'd be trying to get rid of him faster. But
I'm worried about Will Fuller because it's Will Fuller. But yeah, all of those receivers, I think I'm going with the latter point that you were making, that they were just trying to, like Juan said, it's a maintenance program, trying to keep them healthy. But in football, it's very important to notice that training camp is the time where your body builds that callus. Like your skin hardens and gets ready for what it's about to go through. And a lot of this maintenance shit, it don't do well for when you first get out there and somebody's trying to take your head off. So I'm terrified of what this wide receiver room is going to look like week 7. Like it might,
because it's not like basketball, right? Because basketball is the conditioning side of it, is what you really can't fully prepare for, right? We saw that with Jimmy when he went down for a little bit, when everybody else went down with COVID. You saw them come back and they were just a bit slow, right? They couldn't stay as many minutes. So that conditioning is difficult in both. But if you're not getting hit, and even for a defensive player, this is one thing I will say too. Even as if you're not hitting people,
100%,
you're not used to it, right? If you're being told, let up, every time you're going to go tackle, in your head, you're like, oh, I got to go full strength because this is different now, right? It starts eating away at you. So, listen, having them back is nice, but at least we have this. It's not like this is actually the last week of preseason. Technically, it is.
But there's 2 more weeks.
But last year, that would have been basically last week of preseason immediately into games. They've got 2 weeks of practices. So.
But they're not going to be getting hit in practice like they would have in some of these preseason games. Like that's the problem.
Landon Roberts was smacking boys today. Like they made him learn
practices as well.
From what I read on Twitter.
Well,
I read it on Twitter.
I heard it on a podcast.
I read everything I see on Twitter, so
Oh, okay.
That's stuff that I post, stuff that other people post.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Can I share a bit of information I found?
Do it.
Okay, so I wasn't listening to a single thing that anyone said, right? But I searched up Devontae Parker injury history because I was going to bring something up on the screen so we can kind of look at it and talk about it. So there's a German Devontae Parker who also has an extensive injury history, and I found it on Transfermarkt.
Out of here, bro!
He is a retired footballer in Germany who also has a very extensive
muscular problems. If that doesn't describe Devontae Parker, I don't know what it is. I truly don't.
I think that's amazing. Like, I saw Transfermarkt and I was like, that's soccer. What the heck? And then that happened. But I do have the Devontae Parker stuff just so I can show it. This is kind of a graph that's on Draft Sharks here. And as you can see, there's like an injury sports critic.
They gave this man a 90% chance of injury in 2021.
They think he's just made of glass, bro.
Whoa.
That's insane, dog. That's insane.
I think this is pretty cool. I've seen stuff like this before on different websites where they show kind of what can happen.
Hell.
Wait, go down. Look at that. Look at the whole.
So it shows all his injuries that he's had in his career.
Oh my goodness!
You can see all this
shoulder sprain. Pedal foot fracture, pedal foot again.
After training camp, though.
Thigh hamstring, back lower lumbar, pedal foot, thigh hamstring again.
I wonder if this is from last year. I'm not sure, but I'm
just okay. And his best season with us was 19, right?
Yeah.
I want to see the 19. Look at that.
Healthy.
Nothing.
That's the thing with him, right? Like, I understand keeping him healthy is basically...
this does track 2020. That's interesting. I guess it just didn't count as other injuries.
Keeping him healthy is going to be almost impossible, but I think all of us can agree if they can find a way to keep him healthy, and if he can find a way to stay healthy, I mean, it's going to be clean. So we have to talk about it.
Is that Lewis, but like in a different
for sure
account?
Or Hassam?
For sure.
let thoughts legitimate. So we're all saying no to trading Parker.
If I'm trading a wide receiver, I'm giving the boot, the fucking whatever you want to call it. I'll drive him myself to the fucking airport. Jakeem Grant needs to be gone. 110%. It needs to be.
All right. Well, the question is, are we thoughts on trading Parker? Let's keep it Parker.
No.
I
don't think. I have thoughts.
You don't.
I don't think it makes sense.
I know thoughts.
I think you thought sometimes, but I don't think you thought. Like more than one thought, you don't have many of those in a day. You're more thought THOT. Right? So that's kind of
fact.
Damn. I will lose my mind.
I agree with not trading Parker though. I just don't see it. Such a friendly contract with the team. A player that if he's out there is dominant, right?
And I lied. I do have a thought.
Thank God.
Mac Hollins is fooling y'all right now. Let's just leave it at this, okay? Mac Hollins got you guys enamored
Drunk.
with the wrong. Yeah, thank you, Royal. Like 100%, y'all are drunk right now. Like that man, week 1, we get there, live bullets. He's gonna show y'all who he's been his whole entire career. So for those saying trade him because we have excess talent, we don't have excess talent.
I think the only player in that would, and I don't even think he's really come close to matching yet. I think Preston Williams could do similar things to Devontae Parker.
We gotta trade Preston, dog.
But to me, Preston is the tradable wide receiver in that room, because I think you can get a good enough return with him, right? Because it's a young player on a rookie contract. You trade him, you can get a nice draft pick for Preston Williams. I think
but
before
Jakeem
Grant.
Team would want an all-pro kick returner, an all-pro punt returner. He's an all-pro, Mike. Come on, man.
No.
Bro, somebody called Jakeem Grant an all-pro kick return to me when I was talking about trading his ass. I almost spit in their face. I don't care.
I mean, they're not wrong.
Bro, I don't care, bro. I do not care, bro. Kick returner, bro. The man can't catch football.
There was
bro.
There was a few games where his against the Rams, his kick return was incredible. He's the hands.
Let's give him some credit where credit is due. He's been having an okay time recently. Let's kind of give him a little bit of credit, okay? I'm not a fan of 19
right against Oakland. Like when they were playing Oakland,
that's why I said recently. That's why I said recently,
bro. It was recently. That was last season, guys.
He also
he is a Hall of Famer from January to fucking August. September to December, he's a bum. I'm sorry. Like I'm not falling for this 5 years in a row. You're not gonna get me, bro. You're not.
I'm not.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this song and dance every training camp.
We're the presidents.
Like a fucking Hall of Famer, and then come the first game, bum. No, I've been
the presidents of this club. We are the presidents of this club. Me and you have been manning this since January. Okay,
I never joined
before January.
I never joined.
Right? I agree with you. I'm just trying to be a little.
You can be political for both of us. I ain't.
No, listen. I just felt always felt like he had a lot of value in the return game, and I think people undervalue how important the return game can be.
Yes,
right. Because it's not just time out. Because every
other returners.
Do you get rid of him if Lynn Bowden isn't injured, or if Noah shows that he can return, which obviously we haven't seen yet because Jakeem's still on the roster.
Because I still don't think they can do what Jakeem can do.
Jalen,
because here's
fucking Waddle.
I don't want doing that, and I've said that for a long time.
He's a rookie. He's going to do it.
You need to flip a field. You need a home run threat. There's your guy.
Nope.
You want somebody to go catch a punt? There's Malcolm Perry. There's Noah to catch a kick. You can make it work. I'm sorry. I'm not paying $4 million. You just want to
get the ball in Noah's hands because he ain't gonna catch no interceptions.
And a punt returner. And listen, I've tried to give this like the school of thought where like even Alf has sat me down and be like, yo, you kind of need somebody to run those 9 routes to kind of clear it out and everything like that. Mm-hmm. I'm not paying $4 million a year for that. I'm not. I refuse.
But you're paying Will Fuller a lot of money.
I think the number is 4.5 to be specific.
Did you just compare Will Fuller to Jakeem Grant?
I ignored him.
I wasn't gonna acknowledge that, Royal. You see, sometimes
I'm not gonna let it slip. That's why y'all got me here.
Let's just say the person who's saying to trade Devontae Parker has lowballed Will Fuller as well. So
really quickly,
I'm like, chill. Listen. Listen. No.
Wait. I agree. Because I brought it up. I agree completely. Like I think that Jakeem Grant is an all-pro returner. If he was getting paid $2 million, oh my God, I'm in love. Having that threat at $2 million, even $3.5 million, I'm feeling it. But the fact that you're telling me I can save cap by cutting him and I can get that money back.
And do what with it? You tell me what we're gonna
bro.
Tell me
that's a $4.5 million that you can give to
Alex. Because you're acting like you're gonna save this $4 million and you're gonna go get this great talent that's gonna do what?
Bro, I'll save that $4.5 million and I'll be in love. I'll sit back with my cash and I'm gonna be
no. If you want to get rid of him because you don't think talent-wise you can need him, if you think that cutting him is best because his talent doesn't fit with the team, that's fine. But you tell me exactly what the salary is gonna do for us right now.
You can sign Mike Gesicki by rolling it over till next year.
If that's what's holding them back from signing Mike Gesicki, we got deeper problems.
So
because that's an easy choice.
Here's my thing.
But there's no point. Listen,
Finn's
why are
dog,
you going to
the
pay
NFL
for
is
his cap
phasing
hit?
out kickoffs.
His
In
cap
5-10
hit
years,
is
we won't have a
$4.6 million.
kickoff.
I'm thinking about punts. Legitimately, I'm thinking about punts.
Okay, so
why
if there
for
was no
4.6? Let me see. I need to see a Devin Hester contract. Sorry, you can.
If there was no chance of Jakeem Grant playing wide receiver for this roster, then I think your point is valid. But I believe with the injury history of this team that at some point in the season he's going to be at wide receiver, and that is the issue with him being on the roster. Bro.
Coming back up.
Like that's the issue that you have with Jakeem Grant on there. If he's solely a punt returner, kick returner, fine.
100%. And we know what he is. I would rather take the chance with a Kirk Merritt, with a freaking Malcolm Perry, whoever you want to name. I would rather take my chance with them, with the unknown, than with already what I know with Jakeem, which is he cannot be on offense. And he is
listen to this, okay? Devin Hester is a Hall of Fame returner. Hall of Fame.
I know I'm going to take these headphones on and walk away. Please go ahead, guy.
Juan, just take a random guess at how much he's made salary in a season.
Like his max, like his highest number?
His max.
2.5.
2.8 was the max for a Hall of Fame.
2015. It doesn't matter the year.
On the Falcons, he wasn't even good anymore. He wasn't even good anymore.
Kick returner of all time, Michael. He's the greatest kick returner of all time.
Where's the hate gonna come from? Like he's a U guy. What are you gonna say?
Like
bash him.
Well, I have no problem with
the most
Hester.
he's made. Listen. The most he's made in a season was off of roster bonuses. His actual that's it, and that was 8. That's the most. And then the next season, you know how much he went down to from 8? 1. On the Bears
has like blackmail on Steven Ross. That's just what I think.
I would be fine trading Jakeem Grant, and you guys all know that I would have been fine trading Jakeem Grant.
He's gonna have a $5 million cap hit, 31 years old.
I'm gross. I'm disgusted.
Are we done? Are we done?
I need a shower.
Are we done?
So gross.
Not quite.
Are we done?
Not quite, because Jakeem Grant's still making $5 million at a cap hit.
Okay, so same point over and over again for a salary cap. It's not gonna do anything. Anything else?
Right.
Okay,
you literally finna make an argument to keep this man on the roster, Mike.
Anything else?
He has to be the voice
of. The floor is yours. The floor is yours. Just like
no. I don't want this. No. I don't want this because I want to see your faces. Because I want to be able to see your faces. I don't want to have to look down as I'm doing it.
Go.
Number one, I want nothing in the world now than Jakeem Grant to just do something to shut all of you up.
What is something? Catching a 5-yard drag route? That's gonna shut me the fuck up.
Listen. You have this deep-seated hatred towards him.
It's beyond
over the Bengals. Bengals play.
He had 4 drops last year.
The Bengals play every time. When we bring up returning, Juan, you always
What about the Chiefs play?
Time out.
What about the Raiders game?
Time out. When we bring up returning, you always say what? He does 1 touchdown return per year. It's not about touchdown returns. It's about being able to flip the field. It's about catching it back there. You take the punt in at about the 25. You take it up to the 45 or 50.
Like he did, like that 34-yarder he did at the Bears game, right?
Yes.
Oh, like Waddle didn't have a 24-yarder?
I need Waddle to play wide receiver. I don't need Jakeem Grant to play wide receiver.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't need Jakeem Grant to play wide receiver. But
you need Jakeem Grant to do anything.
$5 million. Is Jakeem Grant flipping the field worth $5 million, Mike? It's not about what you would do with it. It's just there's no kick returner in history that was worth $5 million.
Okay. So then go through our wide receiver. Let's go through our wide receiver depth chart right now. Right? How many do we say the team keeps?
I want to correct something. We're paying Ethan Carter a $1.2 million salary with the 1.5 roster bonus. The max he's getting is $2.7 million. Just want to correct that.
Okay, but you want Cap? Get it there. The hell is Ethan Carter doing?
I'll get rid of both. How about that, Mike?
I'm perfectly fine with getting rid of Ethan Carter. He hasn't shown anything. He's on a 1-year deal. You cut him and he's gone.
And look at Aaron.
Bring up what? Okay, what? Who?
Right, but I don't want that happening. I don't want that happening.
Why don't you want that happening?
No, why don't you want that happening? Look, I don't want Waddle returning kicks either. Don't come at me for that. I don't want Waddle.
No, because that's what everybody's been saying.
That's him.
To me, I see the 3 of you as 1 unit. The 3 of you right now are 1 unit. Just this blob of just negativity right now. That's all I'm saying. Okay,
I'm positive.
Listen,
I'm positive. I want to
Let me ask you a question, Mike. Over the past, who put 4 years 21? I'm so confused. Who making 4 years 21? You talking about Jakeem?
Because we need some
Jakeem's
context.
Contract is 4 years, 19.7. Anyways, I have it right here on Spell Checklist. I'm a numbers
guy. What? They gave him how much? There's no way.
They gave him $419.7 with a $3 million signing bonus and an average salary of $5 million.
Anytime we bring up Jakeem Grant's money, I'm just gonna point to Tyler Johnson.
Let me. I'm literally gonna blow a gasket. Let me show this.
Can I argue with a comment? What did you say, Mike? I didn't even hear you, bro. What you said?
Let me.
Young Line says Hess is 421.
I have the. Do you see the numbers right in front of me? I swear to God, numbers don't lie.
Numbers
don't lie. I don't believe this.
As we know, listen, I'm a solo myself. As we are aware in this situation, unless your name is Louis D. Sung, literally the NFL cap and numbers don't mean anything. Jakeem Grant signed to a 4-year, $19 million deal. You can cut him right now, and nothing. He would have gotten paid $8 million of that contract. None of that matters. These are the literal numbers right in front of us. It's showing you
don't
all the salary. Earnings max was $30 million.
Episode really quickly.
Yeah, really
it's stupid.
Michael knew what he was doing. Michael knew what he was doing. He brought it up. He got the response he wanted.
They get real heated. And you want to know something? At the end of the day, I really don't care that much. It's Jakeem Grant, right? He doesn't change my life. But these two are hella pissed about it. Listen, Jakeem Grant is going to touch the football, and they're going to get mad. They're going to straight up get mad.
The only reason I want him on this team is so he wears 19 and nobody else does. That's it. If that's worth $4 million to you,
what's wrong with the number 19 again?
Who did more?
Ted Ginn, Brandon Marshall, Jakeem Grant.
What do you mean curse? What do you mean? Stop it. Brandon Marshall on the Dolphins was not what he was in Chicago. But Brandon Marshall was the best wide receiver we had here in a very long time.
I'd argue he's still the best wide receiver we've ever had.
So then what the hell are you talking about a curse?
Let me ask
you. He was supposed to, yeah.
Wait, you just said wait.
He's not the best wide receiver.
That's Devon Best's fault for not giving up 15.
Oh, I don't think he said ever. I think he's talking about in recent history.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to say you just disrespected know anything about the Dolphins before like 2005. Greats.
I don't follow anything before 2000. Come on, Kai. Like
this is right. Let me ask a question then and go through the panel. I'll go through our numbers that we have here. The wide receivers still on contract: Devontae Parker, Will Fuller, Albert Wilson, Jalen Waddle, Jakeem Grant, Matt Collins, Preston Williams, Kai Locksley gonna get cut, Kirk Merritt, and I guess Khalil McLean. This is what it has here on our thing. I don't understand. Okay. This is updated salary. Who of that? Let me ask you.
We can go through. We can go
Jakeem
5 names.
Let's go Jakeem or Mac.
We can go 5 names that we all know we're gonna keep. Right? Devontae, Jalen, Albert, Preston Williams. Preston Williams is staying. We all know this.
Fuller
is staying unless he gets traded. Fuller is 5.
And
right?
Mac.
So now the spot is: are we keeping 6 or 7?
What do you mean, Max? Mac Collins is a shoe-in.
Okay, so Max is saying, are they keeping a 7th?
I wouldn't.
You would.
I lied. I would.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I feel like they have to.
Yeah,
I was like, in a room that you just said needed load management, I think they should keep 7.
Yeah, I agree.
Son, you're picking between Jakeem Grant, Kyle Locksley, Khalil McLean, and Kirk Merritt, unless you get a guy off the street.
I'm keeping
Malcolm Perry's not freaking risk.
But Malcolm Perry's not going to be on the running back.
Go Malcolm Perry, Kirk Merritt, whoever else.
Jakeem. Stop.
Okay, that's not okay. You're disrespectful now, but I like the first 2 names. I go Malcolm Perry.
I didn't miss that.
Perry,
I said
Kirk Merritt, and then Jakeem.
I missed
Jakeem
shit.
is 3rd on that list.
Don't come at me for that. I missed shit. I said he made it in half.
Jakeem to me out of that group is number 1 on that list.
Much love.
Easy.
Impossible for me.
Easy.
I can't. I really can't. And the reason why I say Malcolm Perry is number 1 over him is because Malcolm Perry is going to fill the role that they wanted with Lynn Bowden Jr. He's going to be that quarterback. He's going to be that running back, that wide receiver. You don't know where he is. He could be lined up wide in the backfield.
Yeah, but time out.
He could be throwing either one.
Yeah, but time
out. That they would keep that, in my opinion, over Jakeem, where his value is only higher in punt and kick return.
I think you could have Jakeem Grant doing a lot of backfield stuff, a lot of sweeps, a lot of motions, and he would do them better than Malcolm Perry would.
We have seen that happen, and the results that we've gotten are the results we've gotten. Why do we expect differently? The definition of insanity is keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect a different result.
So we think Malcolm Perry is going to make the difference? We think Malcolm Perry is going to make the difference?
Y'all think know what was number 1 on our list of things to talk about? Liam Eichenberg.
Oh, yeah.
Royal,
we're never going to get over this.
Royal.
We spent 40 minutes.
It's the hosting me, Michael. I can't help it, bro. I saw the rundown, and Jakeem Grant was not on it.
This is what happens. This is what happens. Because I need you to know right now. it gets personal, right? So this is how it is. And let's be honest about it. Kai, I know right now you guys are on the same side, but I know you agree with me on this. Juan is the most about this out of all of us when it comes to this kind of stuff.
No, this is
right?
With
my
team or
no, with just like with people and like picking a side, and then like later it comes up and he's like a little different.
I have never flipped on Jakeem Grant.
Over the past year,
I thought he was going to say I've never flipped
on Jakeem.
But over the past year, your quarterback takes have been wild.
Never have I flipped on Jakeem.
I was here for some of them. Like some of that shit that he was saying was outrageous.
This is true.
But the quarterback takes. But I mean,
listen,
Jakeem Grant, he's spot on.
I gotta adjust my camera.
From now on, no more Jakeem Grant talk. Please. Unless we have Alfredo or Houts on the show.
Maybe.
Or CK or Simon.
Yeah,
somebody. We have one of those. We can talk about Jakeem Grant. If not, I'm not talking to you people about it.
Ever. You have Finn's doc on your side. So Finn's doc has been with Michael 100% the entire
First
time.
of all, who you calling you people?
That's what I'm saying. Kai, he talking about
Listen, bro.
I know what he talking about.
Do you not realize how multicultural it is between the three of you?
No.
It's very multicultural.
You can add yourself in there, Mike. You're
exactly.
Yeah, Mike, what the heck, bro?
I'm just brown. It's fine. So we got other stuff we got to talk about. We can talk about Liam, right? We can talk about Liam, but we know what it is with Liam, which is what we know is nothing right now. I think we need to watch more. No, that's true. Look, let's be honest. Liam Eichenberg needs to play in game 3.
He needs to play every snap, bro.
Yeah, it's just
every freaking
I'm there,
snap.
bro. Like people don't know what I am, bro. I go places, they think I'm one thing. I go other places, I go. It's fine. It's fine until I speak Spanish. Don't nobody know. What I want to talk about though, what I think we should break down this next game, right? They play the Bengals on Sunday at 4 p.m., which is the worst time in my opinion for a preseason game. Like my goodness, 4 p.m. on a Sunday, like I can do literally.
Pre-game will be live at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Hosted by Kai, so expect the mess. I'm sorry, Juan. Hosted by Royal. Juan, do you have any position battles?
Yeah,
that you think we should be watching in game 3 on Sunday?
It's weird. I don't know if it's already settled or if it's still an ongoing thing, but slot cornerback has been like
good point by Cap. Sorry.
You know, Alfredo. I'll give credit to Alfredo. Alfredo's very adamant. Actually, I lied. It was Simon. Simon's very adamant. The minute you let that guy go, New England's gonna claim him. So if you
that's fine, and then we'll tackle him real hard when he goes plays for New England. Time out. You think Malcolm Perry is a game changer?
I think there's talent there.
I never said there wasn't talent. I'm talking about game changer. Where if he goes to another team, you're like scared of him.
If I had the chance, I would keep Kirk Merritt and Malcolm Perry at all costs.
Yeah, and at all costs means
go to position battles. We're not. Yeah. We can't say that name.
Slot corner. Justin Coleman and Needham have been like a thing literally all camp. I personally haven't seen anything for me to say Justin Coleman has lost the job, but I also haven't said I haven't seen anything for me to say okay, Needham lost the job either. If anything, Needham looks like he might be replacing Noah, to be completely honest with you. Like it's gotten to the point with Needham where Noah's looking kind of useless. Like it's not gonna happen for him this year. And if Needham is still balling, why even
called it out next year? They called it out on 3 yards per carry about Noah. And they said that this looks like it might be another redshirt year for Noah. Yeah. And that they wouldn't be surprised if we were sitting here 1 year from today and somebody was writing an article that said Noah needs to show out this training camp in preseason, because if not, it's never gonna happen. It's done for him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so much for the shades, right, Juan?
He looked like a beast. That's all I can say. He looked like Tarzan, played like Jane.
The dude dressed like Ezekiel Elliott and put on some shades, and you're like, oh, he's gonna blow it up.
I was ready,
and he
bro.
Did blow it up. He blew up his chances of starting.
He fooled me. He had his his shirt cut up. He was looking jacked. He looked like Cam Chancellor to me. I don't fucking know, but it's not meant to be.
What's he look like on the field?
Byron Maxwell. The Dolphins version.
You've said it a couple times, man.
I know. I just keep.
I just want to point out, this is us for the Jakeem Grant arguments. I should have brought it up, but that's literally how we look like.
Oh, 100%.
I'm more of the Brandon Marshall one after that.
Yeah, I'll take Chad. Listen, I love Ocho.
Yeah, for
Ocho's. Sure. Oh, Royal
What just
Royal
happened?
died. Multiverse?
We have two
There was,
Royals.
Like, 2 Royals, bro.
We have 2 Royals.
Multiverse?
Oh my God.
What?
We're into
My
we're
God,
literally into the
multifaceted.
multiverse.
Bro,
Okay.
you see the name, bro. You see the name, bro.
I've got
If
a
I
position
kick
battle
this
I'm going to
Royal,
ask.
will it kick the other Royal?
Just
Let's
leave
see.
him there. I've got a
Nope, it
position
didn't.
battle I want to ask Royal about, but first I'm going to go to Kai. Kai, linebacker position. Calvin Munson, Shaquem Griffin. You can keep one. Feel like it's an easy answer, but
You know, I just have to say, I love your camera. It's beautiful.
I love it too. I love
It's
the
amazing.
blur.
Best
I
that
love the
Michael's
blur.
looked all night.
It's honestly like, just look at this. Look at.
Oh, there it
That
goes.
clarity.
Hey,
That's
there we
go.
It got worse.
I think I'm keeping the man, the myth, the legend himself, Shaquem Griffin. I look, man. I love his energy. That's all I can say, dude. The dude's,
When you cause fumbles with one hand, I'm all in.
yeah, he's just. I love him, and I think that he can definitely find a place on this team. And I think whether it has to be, you know, taking some of those special team snaps,
And y'all Madden
whatever it
players should
is.
be wanting him to stay too. The motherfucker's a 91 overall in speed, I think.
I mean,
They also gave him a nice rating. He's like a 75 overall at like left outside linebacker, which is interesting because he's a
Yeah.
higher overall than Jalen Phillips.
is Vince
putting that out there,
Beagle
but-
going to stay?
Bro, you knew
He
when
hasn't been-
when he tweeted that tweet, you knew what it was.
When he tweeted that tweet and then
But
he
did
tackled
get
our QB.
re-signed, though.
And when he tackled our QB, yo, you're right.
He hasn't been, to my knowledge, he hasn't been on, like, he wasn't practicing a lot of the times that we went to practice.
He
I don't
was
think
hurt.
that he
He
was
was hurt.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, he
He
got
was hurt,
well. He also tackled Tua, so like relax, bro. No,
Yo.
take it off.
I genuinely was
Well,
reading
I love
that
you, bro,
3
but
times.
Did
Behave.
bro call that the
Well-
Swiss Army nub, bro? That shit is hilarious, bro. That shit's funny, bro. I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to say that, bro. My bad.
We're supposed to be better on this show. Okay,
Oh.
go do that on
We're-
Clutch Corner, not
we're
here.
bringing
I'm
Okay?
not going to
out
lie.
the
I
game.
didn't read the full comment before I put it up. And
This is exactly like last time, right, Royal?
Oh, wait, what said it? Oh, that shit wasn't funny.
Okay, I'm thinking of other position battles. Right tackle. Let's talk about right tackle. Right, Jesse Davis looks like a lock for the position because they love him.
Oh, God.
They really
dude.
For week one.
Yes, Jesse Davis looks like a lock for the
Horrible
position.
talking.
I'm going to ask Royal an interesting question, and then I want to answer it as well. Royal, how many players do you think we're going to end up starting at right tackle by the end of the season?
Oh,
4.
my God.
4?
Four completely, bro. By the end of the season, Solomon Kinley gonna get a crack at the right tackle spot.
He would literally listen. I love Solomon Kinley. I really do.
Me too.
And I've been yelling at Madden about making him a higher overall ever since last year. But that man at right tackle would be a mess.
Yeah.
Yo,
For
what
sure,
the heck are
for
we talking
sure.
about Madden for right now, bro?
Because Madden is a fantastic game.
Listen, Madden
y'all
is
sponsored?
the worst best
Yo,
game ever.
I'm 7-1 in my franchise right now.
Damn, Kendall hitting us with the
Nobody
facts,
cares
bro.
about franchise. It's all about
I'm gonna
Ultimate
go
Team.
with
First of
Kendall's
all, it's the
answer.
most
Ultimate
popular game mode. Shut up, dog.
Ultimate Team is absolutely more
Mutt.
popular.
I don't know what.
Yeah,
the hell
because
you guys
people
are
like
talking
you
about.
guys
Pokemon
spend
Unite.
your
Anyway,
ridiculous amount
Kendall
of money.
Smith. Let's bring up his comment. That's
Hey, folks.
exactly who I think is going to start at right tackle.
Jesse Lynn Coleman.
Yeah, I think they're all going to take turns. I feel like Jesse's going to start for maybe 2 weeks. Then we're going to see his body start to give out. Then we're going to start Liam somewhere in there. I think might get hurt, and we're going to see Coleman as well. So those are definitely the 3 names that I'm saying.
Yeah, I was gonna say about 3 or 4 as well.
Bring that cup
Yeah.
home, bro.
What?
Get my dog Trill on this team, bro.
Bro, True Williams
Get my
loved
dog Trill on
one
this
wide
team, bro.
receiver went
I don't care.
viral,
He's
and
wearing
everyone's
51.
like, "Oh, we need
He
Trill."
gonna take 6 from Lynn Bowden. It's done. It's done. He's taking 6.
So Lynn Bowden's never coming back.
Mhm.
Didn't you want to retire his jersey?
I was trying to.
Greg Little too
Not a
might get a
chance.
chance. Nah, Greg might get a chance. Didn't I? Twitter, according to Twitter, Greg Little might have appeared in other places on the offensive line today.
According
Michael.
to Twitter,
According to Twitter,
nothing that we posted on Twitter, just
Right.
what we saw on Twitter,
right?
is somebody saw him at right tackle somewhere.
It looks like the Dolphins feel as uneasy
On Twitter.
about their offensive line
Yeah.
as the rest of us do, which is both refreshing and also
And
incredibly
concerning.
worrisome.
Yeah, it's concerning because we probably spotted this out like first week of camp, and it felt like they were like, okay, like it is bad, but like maybe they'll get better. And then by the second week of camp, it's like, all right, like You guys are
Yeah,
come on, guys.
Give me a little something, please.
The third week is like, all right, we gotta get some bodies in here. Who's available? Greg Little. All right, bring his ass in here. I will say this. I feel like it was the kick in the ass that they maybe needed. I feel like Austin has improved, which is maybe not saying too much, but he has improved.
Mm-hmm.
And
patience for grade.
Yeah, and look, let's just be fair. This offensive line is gonna go through Hunt. Like you're gonna all your runs, everything that you need to get third and ones,
give Kinley his credit on running plays too, because Kinley can mess you up. You tell Kinley, get that guy in front of you and maul him.
Give him credit, but Robert Hunt is playing at a different level.
Oh, Robert Hunt is better, but the two of them, I think, at guard set us up for runs.
Robert Hunt could be, I might be, a little crazy here, but if he really puts it all together, he's Pro Bowl level, like to that end. Like he will maul people on the run game, and you guys are gonna see it. They're gonna run lead ISO with either Jesse or Liam, and it's just gonna be them two just double teaming one guy, and they're gonna push him 4 yards down the field every freaking play.
Yeah,
we have a special guest.
My guy.
What it is, gang?
Dang.
Who we getting rid of there? We
got like 4 minutes.
We kicking Byron to the slot?
4 minutes left.
Huh? You said what, bro?
Who we putting? Because you said Boundary Nick need him. Who we putting on the slot?
Oh, we're gonna have to move Byron to the inside.
Ooh, okay.
You're gonna put Byron Jones inside?
Inside to the slot. I seen him stop Michael Thomas on national TV. So
he can play it. I just feel like listen. I don't know if I'd put
because we know
Needham. I would have put Needham above Byron though. I would have put Needham above Byron though.
Oh no, not in talent, but that's my boy right now.
Yeah, it's not about putting him above Byron. It's just Needham has earned himself a shot, bro. And if the best three are Byron in the slot and Needham outside, I'm not mad at that.
And you know what? Okay, just because we're wrapping up, Kendall, we do actually we've already talked about. We do have plans on inviting you to an episode one day and having you the entire time.
All
right, we want you to know you're not just like a 4-minute cameo. We want to have you on.
No.
But I'm testing you. I'm testing you.
Yeah,
I'm testing you right now. Everybody else, shut up. Don't nobody say nothing. Okay.
Nothing.
19. Jakeem Grant. Stop. Jakeem Grant.
Damn it, Michael.
What are we doing, Kendall?
Bro, we getting him out of here, man.
Man, it was so nice having him on the show. It was so nice. It was so nice having him on the show. He's back out. Listen, I ain't playing.
No,
like no, man, we can't do it. I like what Juan said earlier. The unknown of Kirk Merritt, man. Like you got to take a chance on something when you already know what you got.
Kirk Merritt's chances on the practice squad, nice and safe for him.
Bro, I saw that man with no shirt. Whew, let me tell you,
bro. Why is it about the appearance for you, Juan?
That's how it starts, bro. You listen. You get a 6 foot something motherfucker who runs a 4 something.
I feel like you're trying to steal my thing, right? Because it was like that for me with Najee's thighs, right? Back in the draft process, like Najee Harris's thighs had me excited. Now you're like, somebody showing a little bit of abs. Oh yeah, he's ready for the team. No shot. Listen. I like Finn's doc. I'm just glad I have at least one fan in the comments who's with me. And I genuinely think that Alfredo would be with me too.
Every time you talk, I think of this.
Where Colin was wrong.
Literally, bro.
So I can time out. I can bring that up every time Jakeem has a good play, right?
Yeah.
Stop the cap.
Listen, bro,
every time, right?
12
Listen,
times
if Jakeem makes the roster, if Jakeem roster makes the if Jakeem Grant makes the roster, whatever.
Listen,
If Jakeem,
roster
I'm trying to throw you a bone here, Mike. If Jakeem Grant makes the roster, every time he makes a play, we should all sit up here and listen to Mike talk about it for 2 minutes.
No. I'm
that's
gonna text
be
all
of a minute and a half.
A 7-minute breakdown, like Orlowski did today.
That's what I'm saying. Well, we can say whatever.
Listen,
Mike can tell us all what to do when Jakeem Grant makes plays.
And again,
we'll never have to listen to Michael again.
Because y'all think I care. Listen, I'm gonna do the same thing with Tyler Hero this next season for the Heat, right? Because everybody was crapping on him. Listen, the moment Tyler has a 20-point game, I'm a tweet. What now? Every time. Every time.
You're gonna live a dangerous life this next year.
That series is gonna go crazy, bro.
Listen,
yard work, Jakeem Grant edition, bro. Like It's gonna be iconic.
Nah, we gotta give that to somebody else. That's too much work for us.
30-second video.
The all 22 is gonna be half the field. They're not gonna give him the whole angle.
Yo, Aaron.
I was bringing
Aaron.
it up.
Okay, no, Aaron. No, it's not even close. I don't even really love Jakeem Grant.
Oh,
I just
no, it's Vic. It is
His
Vic
heart is
by
with
a long
Vic. His heart
shot.
is with
Yeah.
Vic.
You brought the
I have been talking to Victor Oladipo for 2
That ain't
years
long
now.
time,
I think he's the
bro.
only one who bought a Victor Oladipo jersey besides for Victor Oladipo's family.
Hey, yo, Donda live stream is up, boys. Ready
Yo,
for it not to
my
drop.
My dog said
My boy Mike owns all the Michael. My boy Mike owns all the Victor Oladipo stock, bro. Like, it's just
100%.
Facts.
100%. I
And he
dare
ain't selling
anybody
low.
else. I dare anybody else to try to take it from me. All
He
right.
must have bought the dip. He bought the Jakeem dip.
Oh, for sure. This is like AMC for him.
Oh,
This is the dip.
100%.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Like,
Jimmy.
I was with them on Jakeem. I just didn't say it with them. I was just like, okay, we can change the topic. Now they got all fiery. I'll buy him low. I'm fine. I'm chilling. Listen, I'm gonna pick him up in
My
fantasy.
dog
Watch.
gonna buy him
I'm
low
gonna
and
pick
sell
him.
him
I'm gonna
lower.
pick him up in our fantasy league.
that
Oh,
ain't
please.
low. It's
Last draft
$5
pick.
million.
Last draft pick is gonna be Jakeem Grant. I'm calling it right now.
Oh, you're gonna be last in that league.
I'm not gonna have a kicker. I'm not gonna have a kicker. I'm gonna have Jakeem Grant playing. special
Oh
teams
yeah,
for me.
you're winning a lot this year.
We've got a game this Sunday, 4 p.m. Our pregame
Yeah.
show is at 2:30. Why are we? What is this? Pregame
Hey,
show
you're
is
the
at,
host, man. I'm putting you on spot.
I don't like it. Pregame show's at 2:30, right? Pregame host. Love
Yes,
the verbal
wow.
confirmation. The last thing I want to talk about before we go though is this: did anybody here watch Hard Knocks? Does anybody watch Hard Knocks?
Kinda.
Oh,
I put
guys,
it on
come
before I go to
I watched the
sleep.
drone video. That was
Hard Knocks.
Hard Knocks. Hard Knocks. What?
What?
Hard Knocks is one of the most exciting things I look forward to every
I'm
year
gonna
before
go now.
football season.
For real?
I like this.
Dude, I love Hard Knocks. It's such
Bro,
a great time.
I think the last Hard Knocks I watched, I think was with the Ravens.
Well, the only reason why I'm bringing it up is because this week's Hard Knocks episode started off really interesting. It started off with the offensive line coach for the Dallas Cowboys. Anybody know who that is?
That freaking
Joe Philbin,
bum
right?
Joe Philbin.
I saw
Freaking
Joe Philbin
loser.
talk for 5 minutes and then he started cursing. He
Did
didn't curse when he
Grizzly-
was with the Dolphins, right?
Did your
He
ears
cursed with
bleed?
his hands when he clapped.
Right. Well, no, but he only clapped. We've talked
What was
about
there to
this. What
clap
was worse?
about?
Was his clapping? Was it his clapping? Tony Sperano's fist bumps after field goals, or Adam Gase sitting on the bench while the defense was out there drawing up offensive plays that weren't going to work and we were going to get a 3 and out? What's the worst of those
Sure.
three?
Gase.
Gase.
Gase is the worst of anything.
Gase 2016 finessed me to buy
Yeah.
season tickets for the next year.
And
And
Juan got
never
debated. Juan got
Never
debated
again.
hard, dude.
100%. They
You got
sold me on a
super
dream.
debated.
So funny.
I'll never trust them. I have trust issues ever since.
Well, how about now? You excited about the quarterback situation now?
Telling me?
Yeah.
I'm ecstatic.
You're ecstatic.
Yeah.
Oh, stop.
Nah, honestly, I think
He's drawing up there. You know, he's drawing up there. Screenplay
Bubble
for
screen.
3rd and 25.
bubble screen
That's what he's calling up. Screenplay for 3rd and 25. It's
back to
freaking awful.
Jakeem Grant,
Yeah.
which is
Trash.
trash.
For
Terrible.
sure.
Kendall, like we said, we do want to have you on an episode. And if you ever want to jump into pregame shows, we do them. We're going to be doing them every Sunday before the games at
Live, bro.
11:30.
Yeah.
For 1 p.m. games, yes.
Yeah, for
Hold
1
on,
p.m.
bro.
games.
Wait,
we'll
bro.
be
Wait,
I'm
so
not gonna let y'all just steal my boy. Like, we got to get him properly
Nah,
indoctrinated
hey,
into the clutch
hey.
corner, bro.
Hey,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
We
Okay.
good.
Okay.
I'm
No,
out.
Loyal to the soil.
No, that's fine. Listen. That's fine. We don't have to bring you on, Kendall. You don't have to.
no,
you
he
don't
can come
want
on, bro.
Oh, exactly. So Royal, chill. We're gonna steal whoever we want. All right. You stole our Dolphins content last night, so you're gonna
Facts.
shut your mouth. This is my show.
Yeah, for real.
Shut up. So,
Just to put it out there,
Don't tell for real, Kai. You were on there too.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about pregame. Don't worry. I was there. I was Kai at work. It's a rare
like, he
appearance
was,
every
but
now and
Kai,
then. Okay.
but Kai was doing that to check in on y'all. He was like, if they're gonna be stealing our
He was,
content,
he
let's
was
make
a
sure we're doing it
watchful
right.
eye.
Yeah.
No,
Nah,
he was
I was there to
Actually,
have
the
fun.
special guest star.
Nah, listen, he was
Yeah.
the eye
He
of
was the
Sauron,
lightning
bro.
of the guest.
He was the eye of Sauron with your little golem
Listen.
down there.
So, anyways, all pregame shows will end 30 minutes before kickoff. So if it's at 4:30, we're gonna do it at 2:30. Or if it's at like 4 o'clock or whatever, we'll do it at 2:30. It's just all pregame shows will end 30 minutes before kickoff. We'll have tweets that'll go up from both our Twitters and the Extra Yard Twitter, just so that everyone knows. So yeah, so like this weekend on Sunday, it'll be at 2:30 till 3:30.
And if you like Royal and how annoying he is, which I mean, there's a lot of people that like that apparently. Well, no, but Kendall we like because Kendall's just a good guy. Like Royal is just kind of like he's that guy that we'll get along with fine.
I'm the face of this franchise.
Face of it, boy. You shut up. Royal and I are actually going to do a Madden series.
Like that.
Yeah. Royal and I are going to do a Madden series. We're going to try to do them probably Wednesday nights. It might change here or there depending on what's going on. But the goal is for Royal and I to play a Madden game against each other where I control the Dolphins. Royal controls whoever the Dolphins are playing that week. So he gets the advantage of having a better rated team basically the whole time because they disrespect the Dolphins like crazy. Right. But I get the advantage of keeping the Dolphins playbook every week, right? And getting those same players and kind of getting used to them. Because it's going to be rough for you. So I'll still probably get my ass kicked, but it should be a fun time, right? Listening to him talk crap and me talk crap when I score my first touchdown after being down by 35 points. So we're going to be doing that soon. We're going to have other videos going up. Juan's going to be doing a lot of talking videos, which if you're into that, cool. Hey, listen, watch what
I'll never shut
up. But we'll be back next Tuesday for another episode of The Extra Yard. We'll have Kendall on for a bunch of different things. Thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to check out Thrive Fantasy. Like the video, subscribe, and ring, the bell, because ding, who doesn't like bells, I don't know where to go with that one. That'll stupid. That's who you know. How you want to take us out then?
Peace.